The nerd. I'm glad to see you've returned safe and sound, and judging by all those contraptions your creatures are carrying, I'm assuming your journey was a fruitful one. But what's all that stuff you're covered with? You're in desperate need of a shower, my friend. Anyway, let's see if we can figure out how to fuse your creatures together. First, place the fusion station somewhere in the castle. Press Q to open the menu and choose decoration mode. Then choose add decoration and select the utility NPC category. Lastly, select the fusion station decoration and place it wherever you want. Decoration mode. What? Oh, okay. Utility NPCs. Fusion lab. Okay. I'm actually surprised they'll let me put it there, but whatever. Can I move stuff? Will you move this? I can set music? No. Apparently there's background? Whoa. Okay, black it is. Oh. Okay. Don't really know what the point of that is, but okay. Bond point. Sure. There we go. Yeah, the reason I was asking can I move stuff is I would like to... Hold on, will this work if I... No, I just want to remove the wardrobe, or fine, whatever, maybe I will be able to later. The reason is so that way I can stick all these things, like I'd probably put the fusion lab like right here or something. Just put it here for now. Customizable NPC, I don't know what that means. Oh, it just means like any NPC that I want to have around, just randomly. Sure, why don't we just put one, put one right here. Actually, no, but we put one right here next to the mailbox. What would you like to do with your customized NPC? What would you like to do with your mailbox? Aha! There we go. Can I move this? Ooh, I can. Alright. Interesting. Can I move this? Oh, yeah. No more walking for me. Can I move the spawn point? Hold on. Nice! Okay. I like this. Alright, so at some later I'm gonna... When I'm not recording, I'm totally gonna be moving that stuff around. Let's go and put the rug back in. Hello. Tran is the best. There we go. Change his appearance. Allow it to wander around my castle? Sure, why not? I'm sure they'll get in my way all the time. Rename it. I don't know, we'll call him Guard. Okay, this is pretty cool. Can I move this stuff? Yeah. Okay. I am glad I can move. Can I move? Make walls? No. All right. That's really cool. I like it. So let's see here. Colorize the color palettes of infused creatures. Change a creature's appearance using the skins I've unlocked. Fusion is a complex process, but rest assured, I'll take care of the hard part for you. All you need to do is choose the two creatures you want to fuse together, and then tell me how you'd like the new creature to look. There are several different appearances for you to choose from. The resulting creature will inherit the average stats and experience points of both of its parents, along with both of its parents' innate traits. Just to be clear, you'll lose both of the parents as a result of the fusion process, so make sure you're comfortable with that before we proceed. Right, what I don't understand is, can I just keep adding traits? I really doubt it. Muhaha! Hello, Tran. After years of careful research, I've devised a way to fuse two of your creatures into a new one. To get started, all you need are two creatures and 5,000 essence. Leave the rest to me. So for example, let's say I want to merge this Axer Apocalypse into my Inox Apocalypse. And then later I want to merge, say, the Unicorn Vivifier into the Inox Apocalypse. Will I have all three traits? I doubt it. I'm assuming I just get the one. Really like this bombardment ability. That's amazing. That just does so much damage right now. Oh, I can walk right through them? Okay, can I talk to you? Hello, Tran is the best. These tools seem to be easy enough to use. You need only choose two creatures you'd like to fuse together, and the fusion station will take care of the rest. When you fuse two creatures together, the offspring inherits both of the original creature's traits. In addition, its stats will be the average of those of its parents, and its class will be that of the secondary creature. Class... is that the element? Try it out for yourself. Experiment with all kinds of different combinations to build the ultimate group of creatures. When you're ready, speak with me again and we'll discuss the next step of your journey. You can fuse two creatures together to create a new one. Read that paragraph several times. Then we'll go to the third paragraph. Aesthetically, the offspring will inherit the body of the primary parent and the color palette of the secondary parent. There are several different color combinations for you to choose from with each fusion, so choose the one you think looks best. Alright. This is at max. Alright, let me think here. Alright, so let's bring up the brownies to level them up. Well, this is level 2. This is level 3. It's level 3. And is that's a whole army right there, okay. I should realistically be okay. Oh, that's right. That's not my thing anymore. Oh, come on. It has been quite some time since we last heard from Hebron and Demios. I expected their return by now, or at least to receive some semblance of communication from them. I fear they may be in trouble. Tran, I hate to pull time away from our main objective, but would you mind looking for them? They were last expected to travel to the Titan's Wound to search for the ultimate nether orb. Titan's Wound is quite an interesting place. I hope you have a strong stomach. Norda can help you manage your Menagerie groups. Menagerie groups allow you to easily save and load party configurations at Menagerie. To create your first Menagerie group, speak with Norda at the stables. You can save a list of all your current creatures along with the items they have equipped to a Menagerie group. Oh, then I'm going to do that then. That way I can equip my guys. Later on, if you change your party composition, you can come back and load that same Menagerie group, and you have immediate access to all the creatures and items you saved earlier. This feature allows you to more easily experiment with new party compositions. Okay, let me do that real quick then. Alright, let's go ahead and remove these guys then. And withdraw. Apocalypse. Conqueror. Bat. Terrorhound. And we reorder them. And then we will Manage, assign. There we go. Can I rename these? Yeah, okay. Task force. Leveling team. Leveling losers. I don't know, that's kind of mean. We'll just call it level up. Now we're going to manage, swap. Okay. So then what we're going to do is remove artifacts and spell gems. Okay, whatever. Don't have any artifacts. Really? Come on. Remove all artifacts. Oh, that aren't in a Menagerie group. Wasn't that the whole point of the group, though? I thought that was the whole point of the group. Wait, let me try. Remove all artifacts from all creatures of the Menagerie. Okay. And then let's go and swap back the task force. Yeah, their artifacts are gone. I thought the whole point of the group was that they automatically put their items back on. All right, well, whatever. I've already unequipped them. I guess I will go ahead and put the artifacts on them then. Got the red amber sword, blue amber helmet. I've got a helmet, shield, and sword. We'll give you sword, you health, you shield. There we go. Let's go get some levels. Oh, not this way anymore. It's gonna take a little while to break that habit. Wow, can't go back down. If I go up, it goes up to 1, but if pressing down gets you me nowhere. Okay. Anyways, I want to go 9 random realm. I'm assuming I'm tough enough. Let's try it. One of the things I'm thinking about implementing is fusing this unicorn with one of those skeleton guys that gets stronger every time an ally dies. Again, in a serious fight, I don't really need it, but let's say this becomes a very grave fight and I'm having a tough time staying alive, that character will eventually get stronger after every defeat and he'll still be bringing people back to life. I'd like if it turned the outline of all the monsters, so where the outline is black, maybe turn them all red for the ones, that way you don't have to select them. That'd be nice. So yeah, I really like the macros. That's probably my favorite part of this game. It's probably also the most least likely to be watched part. So if I did like episodes of me doing nothing but creating macros, I don't think I'd get any views on that. Alright, obviously I won't show this all the time, but I figured since I'm bringing out a brand new squad, I should show their troubles. Alright, I've gone ahead and farmed my monsters, or leveled them up, though I don't think it'll matter. So here's what I've tried to find out. I tried typing in YouTube Fusion and stuff to see how this all works, so this is what I believe. First off, when you select 2 monsters, and a lot of it has been already told to me by the game, but there were some fine-tuning specific things that I really wanted to know that I wasn't quite sure of. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. First off, I want to create a sorcery Brimsmith merged with a Chaos Cryptbat. This will result in a Brimsmith as the host with Chaos abilities from the Cryptbat. I like Chaos abilities more. The personality should result in increased health and less defense. Although I like the attack, I'm not too worried about it because I believe I can get a personality change later. The reason I'm picking the Smith over the Bat is, first, again, I did like Chaos, but I also looked, I don't really know how masteries work, but I think I like the mastery of the Brimsmith better than the Brim Master of the Cryptbat, and that might not work that way. So we're gonna go ahead and create our Smith. Now I will be able to use this to see if I can fuse a 3rd trait and so forth, but I don't think that's the case. a fuse, and you can see here that I don't see my Brimsmith at all on the list. Okay. So that looks like you can only have one fuse ever on the guy, which is one of the reasons why I'm probably not going to fuse my Inox Apocalypse or my Unicorn Vivifier yet, because I haven't found a way to replace them. Maybe I'll just merge them together, I don't know. So now that I've got the first fusion, we're going to combine the Chaos Manticore Conqueror with the Chaos X or Apocalypse. This will result in a creature that continuously grows and gets to attack minion enemies. Now, what I probably would do, if I had like, if I would probably just make combined Whiplash and Crit Bats with everybody and just use that as as 6 monsters, probably. But that would probably be very boring to watch, so I'm just gonna have varied monsters instead. So let me think here. Does this one or this one should I pick? I guess we'll pick this top one. Alright, next up, we're going to combine the Sorcery Arcane Automaton with the Death Creep Mummy, which was a creature that I ran into as a rare monster, finding, I think, a tombstone in Ice World at level 9. So this will result in a monster that passively has large amounts of attack, except when you attack. Well, that doesn't sound very useful, but if I combine this with Motivation, which reduces enemy stats by 15% of my attack, that's going to be a large amount. One of the really cool things about this is you get to pick any of the color palettes that are being used to create these monsters. So that's I think that's really cool. Next up, we're going to combine the Ebony Ant, and I don't know if this will work the way I hope it does. So with Mending, I'm going to count that as a heal. So with Essential Dignity, every time that my Int gets a heal, or anybody in my party gets a heal, I should just get another buff. I have no idea if this works the way I think it will. Now, I'm not going to have enough monster space to do this last one, well, to use it, but I will be able to combine my Chaos Blavarian with the Nature Monster Gargantuan, and this will result in a monster that might be able to provoke enemies, and then disarm everybody once he gets attacked, and with all that damage he's soaked up, will attack enemies again. So, and the reason I say it may not have enough room is I'm going to keep my Vivifier and my Apocalypse in the party right now, unfused, just for the time being. So this is my team setup as it is. Also, there's Colorized, which... we look here. Oh, Achievement earned. You're ugly. I really like that. It looks like, funny enough, you can flip these sprites, and I think this is like the original picture. So if I wanted to make them look default, I could do that right there. And for the meantime, I'm just gonna show that if they're fused, they're gonna be flipped. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but it's fine. So if I was unhappy with one of the colors, I could just go back. So this is like the original, and this is my color. Okay, there we go. I haven't unlocked any skins. So my base is set up where everything's in the right side, and this is so large I put it in the left side. There's nothing up here, nothing of interest. I'm boring, so I want all my stuff right next to each other. Now, one of the other things that I've accomplished is I've finished my project. Welcome back, Tran. It seems you're ready to finalize the project. Blacksmith rank 3. You now upgrade your artifacts to an even higher tier than before. Alright. Let's do it. Collect the required items from Realm. Alright, so let's take a look at these projects. To get Arcane Dust, you need to finish Realm Quests. To get Creature Parts, you need to kill monsters. I think everything else you can find on the ground. I'm not entirely sure about Enchanted Coal yet. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and equip my monsters, give them gems and macros. We'll be right back after that. Alright, I've set up my macros as well. Let's take a look at them. I've sorted them into categories of Chaos, Death, Life, Nature, and Sorcery. And so this is how I'll set them up from here on out. So for Inox, you can see I've actually maxed out what he can possibly do anything. Basically, the long run is if I'm on turn 1, I should, if there's a death guy, cast Chaos Orb on him. If I don't know who he is and he has high defense, cast Desperation on him, which will reduce his defense by 50, but give him Barrier. Now you're saying, why would I want to give him Barrier? Actually, there's this skill that I saw that's called Warped Reality. So if any enemy has Barrier and I don't know what its rank is, I can just blast him by his Barrier. So this guy's gonna have to be unknown to me, so I will Barrier him for him and then blow him up. This will reduce his defense by 50%, essentially. I'm hoping. So I've got a setup for every single one of these creatures. It's all well organized. This took a lot of time doing it. I hope it works. Let's take a look at my forge. So I can go ahead and start upgrading things to even higher levels now. So let's see what we can get if we start upgrading this red amber sword. Now it cost me 750 amber each. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we get an extra trick slot by doing so. Let's see if we can keep going. Okay. So let's go ahead and build these up. And get up to 28. Let's go ahead and rename these. So this is 30 now. 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 And this is 28. Is there anything I should socket in these? So I've noticed that the higher stat slots sections cost more. So for example, this trick slot I got at level 25 costs 5,000 brimstone, whereas this one costs 2,500. Now that being said, actually, I forgot that this does. I don't know why. I was planning on talking about it, but I forgot that I actually need to have some brimstone left over in order to socket anything. I just have to accept that I have some health, or I've got some slots left over, but that's fine. I'm only two upgrades away from maxing out my shield. Alright, so now my characters are rocking. Humble improvement. Let's go ahead and let's try moving out. This will be our first attempt at Titan's Wound. So our characters played a little cautiously, but that's fine. This setup will hopefully allow me to fight bosses without really thinking about it. You've spotted Mortem's altar. You slowly make your way toward it, careful not to step on any of the pimples or cysts protruding from the ground. You reach out toward the altar and caress it awkwardly. Let's face it, you're probably never going to get the hang of this. Greetings, mortal. I am Mortem, god of blood, and I welcome thee to mine own realm. Ah, perfect. He talks funny. For what reason did this thee summon me to the present day? Yes, Mortem of Demeos and Hebron have recently passed through this realm. Aye, Demeos and Hebron have indeed passed through hither recently. Whither they wenteth, I doth not knoweth. I suggest thee travel deeper into the Titan's Wound and see if it be true thee can catch us up with these folk. Though you're not entirely sure what Mortem is even saying, you decide to venture further into the realm and see if you can find any trace of Hebron and Demeos. Oh, did I seal myself? Let me see here. When I get back to Inox Apocalypse, take a look at him real quick. Okay. Yes. Okay. Apparently, I'm sealing myself. I need to double check that. I need to double check that macro. If this creature is on turn 1, cast Chaos over on that creature. Okay, yes. That's not what I mean to do. So what Chaos Orb does is it makes the enemy unable to cast, well, makes the target unable to use their spell gems. This is my first foray into using it. Once I clear out Titan's Wound, I will farm a little more to level my fused monsters up. The effigy appears to be dead, and yet alive at the same time. It seems to be enchanted by some sort of dark force. What could be the source of such magic? In answer to your question, you turn around to find a group of angry-looking creatures approaching you. The creatures attack. Now, it's overkill right now because I'm sure I can defeat these monsters without casting stuff, but I'm trying to prepare for the long haul here. Really locked, huh? You approach what appeared to be charred remains of a dead creature. Unfortunately, it was just a pack of skeletal creatures that were taking a nap, and your presence really awakened them. The creatures attack. haven't figured out if I'm getting buffs from mending. I should probably slow down and figure that out. Alright, here's Affliction. Affliction again. Affliction again. He defended. He has a 50% chance to get on a benefit when he defends or provokes. They're not hurt. Okay, so yeah, he just got berserk. So yes, as long as I'm hurt, I will get mending and get a heal. Okay. Minus 5% enemy stats. Void fluid to use in your castle. So I ended up casting Barrier on him, and so now he's casting Warp Reality and remove the barrier. Kind of curious, did it lower his defense? It probably is. Yeah, it's 43, so it's probably very low for level 10 Mimic, I'm assuming. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, let's teleport back for now so I can do some farming in this region, and we'll get some rank ups, and I'll refine my macros a little more. And get a Necromancer Lord. After this creature attacks, it steals 20% of target speed and gives it to your creatures. Then we'll be right back, and hopefully I can compress all this into one single episode, along with the fusion, as well as the blood stuff. 4 hours later, I have achieved Reaver level 2, and I've completed my next project, Blacksmith rank 4. Welcome back, Tran. It seems you're ready to finalize the project. You can upgrade your artifacts to an even higher tier than before. Sure. Keep going. Now, I probably don't have enough brimstone for this one, and I do think that I probably have leveled up these things badly. Like, maybe should just have 6 swords. I don't know. So I just sort of, for right now, I'm just gonna socket some things and not to worry too much. But this is probably my best item. So anything with a dual upgrade is obviously going to be less effective with a single property, but has overall greater stat bonuses, I guess. And in the meantime, since I probably have very limited lit brimstone, I'm just going to go ahead and level up this red amber sword. Okay, it is max, so it costs me about 10,000 each. I might be able to level up 5 of my things total. Let's go ahead and I guess level up all of these swords. I don't know. Alright, that's perfect. The only thing that didn't get max was my 6th item. Let's go and rename these. It's 40, it's 40, it's 40, 40, 40, and this is still 30. Alright, but my characters are pretty extreme at this point. I mean, I'm not intentionally trying to level them, I'm just trying to get artifacts or items. I'm just trying to get resources, items, and god favor. Experience is still nice though, and I'm not going to turn it down. My character is now level 37. The rest of my party is about 30. Let's go ahead and move on to the next realm. Realm Depth 11. It doesn't not appeareth yon thy cater cousins are hither either. Peradventure thee shouldst travel deeper yet into mine own realm. Cater cousins? Yeah, right now they all count as field items, so when I'm sorting it out, that just basically chucks them all into this category here. And then you have, I don't know, I feel like it could just, you could have like summon, but for right now I understand that it's categorized as the field item in the bottom right. Now, in some previous playlists, I understand that it can be a little off-putting that my characters are so powerful, but that is just how I roll with this. I spend my time between recordings preparing for the next recording. So, for example, while my family's awake, I'm not going to be recording because you don't want a bunch of background sounds, so I do it at night. During the day, I'm either editing or getting ready for the next recording. So, yeah, if this playlist will probably not be any good for trying to play along with, but it will probably be good for seeing the game get absolutely wrecked by a player. To get Reaver Tier 2 armor, which is just a cosmetic change, you need to have finished 50 realm quests. So, my characters will cast Panic Attack first thing in each realm. I get about 6 uses each, and I have 3 of them. And so, Panic Attack basically just makes each of my characters attack for 50% damage. should be everything on this floor. So we'll go to the next round. Story bus. Oh, nay, I fear yon what thee shall findeth ahead is not the same answer thee was hoping for. As you approach the pile of charred bones, your guts turn to ice with the realization that these remains belong to Giran and Demeos. Unable to contend with this somber revelation, tears begin to stream freely down your face. You've known Giran and Demeos since you were a child. They're more than just your lieutenants, they were your best friends. No one could have asked for a more loyal pair of companions, and now they're gone forever. Wait a minute, did the bones just move? Ah, I guess it was a bit presumptuous to assume those were human bones. Holy crap. You can't really tell if it's anger or in pain. Maybe both? This dramatic monologue has dragged on for so long that you're starting to question whether or not the beast plans to attack you.
Kill you! Eat you!
Confirmed, it's going to attack. A hostile group of creatures led by Giran has appeared. I guess I could take a personal touch on this, but I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy seeing my macros take effect. Whenever I encounter a new monster, they all start getting more defensive. That's the way I've set it up. It's fine. So we'll go ahead and cast Shell first, and that's pretty much what the unicorn would have done. In fact, I have 6 panic attacks, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna seal. Yeah, I want to try this. This is pretty much what, again, my macro would actually do, I believe. We're gonna cast Desperation. I'm gonna cast it on him. Actually, hold on. Let's inspect him first. Respect Giran. Giran has 197 defense, so we're gonna cast Desperation, which raises, or which gives him a barrier, but he loses 50% defense doing it. It defaults to casting it on my guys. All right, so he just lost 98 defense. Good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast Savage Roar. Increase our attack. I guess by a simple 33, that's not that much. Then we're gonna cast Warp Reality, which would destroy his barrier that he just got. It doesn't do that much damage. But now he has like much less defense. Though I'm not really sure it matters. I can probably just wipe him out in one hit anyways. From everybody except the Int. Let's see here. Panic attack! Now everybody swings. Okay, that was quite the round there. They do panic attack again, and they should pretty much mop the floor with them. Yeah, he did not stand a chance. So I realistically could have just cast panic attack twice, but that is pretty much what I would do if I was encountering an enemy of equal level. Is I would first debuff them, and on my second turn I just would attack with as much power as I could. Whew, I am relieved yon those remains was not of thy cater cousins. Though you're relieved to have survived the encounter, you're demoralized to find that Giran and Demeos are nowhere to be found. You should return to Everett and report your findings, or lack thereof. Mixed feelings. Return to Everett.